Hey guys, I'm Bad Brad. Today we're going to talk a little bit about helmet construction and why it's always important to send your helmet back to the manufacturer after you've had an accident. Well, as you can see, we've stripped the entire inside of this helmet out, and you can actually see the liner really good there. And basically what you see in there is actually some stuff called EPS. It's expandable polystyrene foam. It's not styrofoam. It's way different from that. It has different energy dissipation methods. And that's really what foam is designed to do. It's designed to take an impact and dissipate that energy. That's why it's placed in small balls. And that's actually why you see styrofoam in a whole lot of packing material where things get shipped. Well, this allows, should there be an impact or when there's an impact, for that energy to go to that one area but no longer dissipate to resonate to your face, to your cheek, to your head, or wherever it may be. So one of the things that we struggle with for years, and especially there's two particular brands of helmets that always had really light chin bars and just soft cloth in there. And both of these manufacturers still do that to this day. They believe that light is the way to go. We believe durable and safer is the way to go. But what ends up happening with those is we have lots of maxillofacial injuries. So that's going to be this area of the face. Guys are breaking out teeth, busting jaws, breaking their nose. A lot of things basically from the eye bone or orbital bone all the way down. We're going to see kind of those things. So what did we do to combat that? Well, we actually took EPS, the same stuff that we use to protect your brain, and this is actually the chin bar. So this is the piece that actually goes inside the chin of the helmet. So it goes right inside the chin bar. And this is actually our cheek pad. Now there's only a little bit of soft padding there. Of course, this is our speaker module where that goes, but you can see that this is also EPS. So the only part of a helmet that's actually tested from Snell is the circle and what's called a dip line. So if you've ever been behind one of your friends on their Harley and they're wearing the small tortoise shell and it's just got the little dip line style, but it's got a Snell sticker on it, that's why. Only that area is actually Snell certified. Everything else is actually extended coverage. Well, in our extended coverage area, we feel like what protects your brain should protect your face. Well, what does that mean? Well, let me give you the negative first. First of all, it's going to cost you 2 or 3 ounces. So your helmet will be a little bit heavier. But here's what it allows us to do. Because we've done that, right now with no chin bar, if anybody were to pick this helmet up, and you can see as soon as I picked it up, you're kind of inclined to lift the light side up. By putting the heavier in the chin bar, it actually balances the helmet. What we found is balance is about 60% more important than weight. The reason being is you don't end up with the neck fatigue. If all of the weight is at the top of the helmet and you've got a heavy cushion that night or you're running someplace that's very gripped up, you're going to end up with a lot of head bobbing around. By having the weight distributed better in the helmet, it's going to be a more balanced feel and it doesn't go all the way around. But back to our EPS. The EPS can be damaged. And how can that happen? Well, if you hit the fence, hit the wall, hit whatever it is, the fence and wall for open cockpit guys, for our closed cockpit guys with a full containment seat, you may have a bruise or a scratch area here on the helmet. You want to send it to the manufacturer, send it to us in the case of a Pro Series helmet, and we can actually pull it apart and inspect it. Once that area of foam has collapsed, that is no good anymore. Now, if it happens to be a chin bar or a cheek pad, it can easily be replaced. Unfortunately, if it's a crown liner, we want to replace the actual helmet. We're one of the few manufacturers that actually has a replacement program. Send us your helmet and we will replace your helmet for half of exactly what you paid us for the helmet. We don't warranty other ZAMP dealers, only Pro Series helmets, but if you'll send us that helmet, we don't even care if you have the receipt, we'll replace it for exactly what you paid for the helmet. Half of that money and you're back in business. It's a program we have called Great Racer Bad Day. Bad things happen to good people all the time. So EPS, much better than styrofoam, much better than soft foam, most better than soft padding. Protects your brain, protects your chin, protects your cheeks, and the rest of your face. Remember, if you have that accident and you get into the fence or hit another car or something really hard and solid, you definitely want to get that helmet checked out. We see a lot of injury right along the top of the brain. That's actually my injury, 7 concussions. I know that explains a lot to my viewers out there, but this is what happened to me. Basically, I collapsed the helmet right there, and unfortunately, your brain doesn't have anywhere to stop. So it can actually beat on the inside of your skull. That's one of the things that causes concussions. So if you'd like to find out more about EPS and what EPS does for you, you'd like to get your helmet checked out, inspected to see if it has been damaged, no matter how old, send it to us. We'll work with you. Again, Protect the face, protect the cheek, the side, protect your brain. EPS is the way to go. You can always find out more by checking us out online, velocita-usa.com. Give us a call, 336-764-8502. You can check us out at any of our 52 national trade shows. Drive fast, take chances.